Hi everyone, good evening all of you, and best wishes to all who have qualified UPSC prelims. Yesterday the result has been disclosed by the UPSC, and best wishes to all those who have not qualified also, because you have to gear up your preparation for the prelims 27. So fine. So today I have came with this interesting lecture which will comprise around 25-30 minutes. So let me brief myself. Here is Sanjay Bharadwaj, Senior Faculty of History, teaching history for the more than 20 years. Until now I had taught around more than 2 lakh aspirants at an all India level. Currently working with the Vision IAS. So let us start without wasting your time. So guys, here I had taken out this theme for the upcoming mains of UPSC, Indian Heritage and Culture, the game changer of UPSC, mains, CSE mains, GS1. So see how we'll proceed here. Here I had identified 10 such themes which will definitely give you the question in the mains 2026. So see here, let us have an overview. The first is Indian philosophy and school of thought. If you go and see the last year papers, at least one question is coming from heritage. So here the question can come from this theme. So first keep in your mind, this component symbolizes the heritage of India. Here how the Vedanta philosophy, so here be mentally prepared how Vedanta philosophy had shaped the socio-cultural fabric of India. Or how Buddhism, Jainism. The question may come either from this theme or how Buddhism, Jainism got evolved in 6th century BC, or question can be like this: why 6th century BC is called as the century of intellectual revolution. So please try to catch out this theme in the philosophy component. Now the next theme is Harappa and Vedic culture. So let us see what type of question can come here. Second theme I had identified is Harappan and Vedic culture. This is a favorite topic of UPSC mains. If you go and see the last 5 years papers, often every year or alternate year question is coming from either of them. So here the question can be like this: either how they both have contribution in shaping the socio-cultural fabric of India. So please try to take this theme, how this Harappan and Vedic culture had shaped the theme of socio-cultural fabric of modern society, of Brahminical society. Second component can be regarding comparison between the two. And third component of question which can come from either of them, as you know, Harappan culture was currently in news also, and often it happens. If anything is currently in news, chances are there question can come in the mains. Just 7 to 8 months before, the ex-CM of Tamil Nadu had declared some award to the person who will decipher the script of Harappans. So since it was currently in news, so be mentally prepared about the, UPSC can ask you about the contribution of the Harappans in urbanization and socio-cultural domain. So these components should be in your mind when you are going to take out the theme from this topic. Next we can say, next theme is literature, epics and classical language. The third important theme is literature, epics and classical language. So here a question may come regarding the contribution of this Puranic literature or Vedic literature a question can revolve around the theme how this literature is meaningful in getting the picture of the contemporary society, and simultaneously Vedic literature, how Vedic literature had contributed in briefing the history of the Aryans in early Vedic, later Vedic period, the significance of literature. So this is the third important topic. The next important topic is dynastic contribution in ancient India. This is very important. And you know, here I had gone through the topics which are oftenly asked by UPSC. So here I had identified especially Mauryas, Guptas, Pallavas. So guys, try to take out how these four, either of them, question can be asked, how they all have contributed in the cultural heritage of India. Very important. And simultaneously, UPSC can use both the word heritage and also art. The question just last 2022, a question was there, how Guptas and Cholas have contributed in the art and heritage of India. So don't take both the term as granted as meaning as the same. Art is something else, heritage is something else. Those elements of art which are still alive today is an heritage, and those who were popular in particular time frame, which is simply art, because art is a dynamic term, heritage is a static term. Suppose I say the contribution of Guptas in the heritage, you not refer about the temples. Heritage means what elements of culture are still relevant, like nomenclature of Bharatvarsh in Vishnu Puran, still the name is Bharat. Secondly, whatever institutions are lying in the Puranas, whatever rituals referred to the Dharam Shastras, whatever caste norms are referred in the Dharam Shastra, they are still relevant. So guys, heritage and art both are different things. So you should make separate heading for art and separate heading for heritage. So I think got my point. In heritage, you have to take out those elements which are still alive today. I think got my point. Similarly, Cholas. Cholas mein art is something else, heritage is something else. Whatever elements of art they had created, Cholas created, is still they are alive. That is, those temples of Cholas where still ritual worship is going on. It is a part of heritage. Cholas contributed in deepening the roots of Brahmanization in South India. That is epics, Vedic literature and all. This is all the part of heritage. So this is very important component. Either of can be asked. Simultaneously Mauryas, heritage and art. So please go through it. Next and foremost is Bhakti and Sufi movement. It was a turning point in the history of India, medieval history of India. So be mentally prepared. Question can come, how this had shaped the socio-cultural fabric of Indian society, which is often called as Ganga Yamuna Tehzeeb, because this was not really a movement, it was a driving force which created a composite culture. Otherwise, the history of India could not be so glorified. It could be like the history of other parts of Pakistan and Sri Lanka. So it was a driving force which had shaped our outlook. So please try to take in this way how they had shaped. It is very important. Now next component is, after Bhakti Sufi, next component is spread of Indian culture outside. Next component is in 26 means be mentally prepared under art and culture, GS1. So this time we are expecting a question can come from this theme, how this Indian culture got spread right from ancient times till medieval times. When we say culture, it comprises both Brahminical culture and also non-Brahminical culture, like spread of Buddhism in Southeast, China, Tibet and all. Similarly, Brahminical culture in Southeast. So be mentally prepared. You can expect a question from this theme in 26 mains. Now next theme which we can expect from this 10 most probable theme is number 7th. It is very important. Indian knowledge system. This is very, very important. Indian knowledge systems. This is 7th in number. Indian knowledge system. So be mentally prepared that question can come from this theme, as this has been declared as a department under Ministry of Education, and here digital library has been established, and government is starting some courses also to promote the traditional knowledge which India had evolved in medical science, in astronomy, civil engineering, right from the ancient past. So here question can come like this. Either evolution, the question can come either from this theme, how this evolution of traditional knowledge evolved in ancient India. And mind it, here to take out different domains: mathematics, astronomy, medical science, horticulture, agriculture. So whatever knowledge we have evolved in ancient past, since now it has been promoted by Government of India by comprising a separate department. A digital library has also been established. So fine, this is the 7th number of topic, which is very important. The next topic is number 8. It is foremost very, very important topic. That is Vijayanagar art. Vijayanagar is, this time we are expecting question in the mains 2026 Vijayanagar art. This is again very important for 26 Mays UPSC. Here UPSC can ask you the contribution made by Kishan Dev Rai in the field of art and heritage. तो art में you have to identify this. Literature will come here, sculpture will come here, painting will come here, even dances will come here. You know, many classical dances got evolved under the patronage of Vijayanagar kings. So please be aware of it. So here, just make a model answer of the same and be mentally prepared for it. Next topic is the 10th topic, I think. 9th topic, foreign travelers. Foreign travelers. So here the number 9 topic, very important for the mains, foreign travelers. You know, in ancient India, right from the 6th century BC, we find coming of Greek, Chinese, and so we have a sequence that right from 6th century BC onwards, we find many Greeks, Chinese, and Arabic travelers that came. For example, in times of Alexander the Great, who invaded India in 326 BC, Nearchus, Aristobulus, then Megasthenes. So here the question can be like this: in foreign travelers, contribution of the writing, how their writings is important to study the history of India, because many of the writings are missing objectivity, except Al-Biruni, who came in 11th century AD. So here be aware of the question. Question can come from this. Medieval may also. So be question of the same theme can come, because we find many Portuguese and Arabic travelers that came in medieval India. So be mentally prepared of it. And the last topic is regarding music, dance and performing arts. Music, dance and performing art. Among these three, I will advise you, don't scatter yourself, but focus on these paintings. In ancient India, right from prehistoric and historic, that is, a question may arise how these paintings of prehistoric or historic period can be distinguished, what is their characters and what is the beauty of these paintings. So I think this all is fine for all of you. Okay guys, wishing you all the best for the mains 2026 UPSC. So just do your best. Meeting you soon with the new lecture. Okay, fine. Thank you to all of you. हो गया टाइम कितना 25 मिनट
नहीं 21 मिनट का